Makeup has coloured and enhanced our features for thousands of years. But is modern science taking the chemistry too far? Can the minerals in makeup be harmful to our skin? Do our lipsticks contain lead? Our powders asbestos? What's really in our makeup? Makeup is a multi-billion-dollar industry, a highly competitive market where brands vie for our attention and our money. My investigation into what's really in our makeup begins with looking at what those companies are actually selling and how they're selling it to us. When it comes to advertising, can we really believe what we see, or does a picture really need 1,000 words?
If we look in the big advertising claim, up to 14 times more volume with a tiny little asterisk. And don't these lashes look amazing? And we look down to the asterisk and it says that the model is shot with lash inserts. So there's fake eyelashes in there.
The key to detecting a fake is reading the fine print.
These amazing eyelashes. Nothing about lash inserts, but if we go down to this fine print, it says dramatisation. So reading between the lines, that probably means photo editing.
And then there's the written claims.
The first volumising lip gloss. That sounds fantastic and hey, I must try this product. But then if you look at the fine print, it's actually from L'Oreal Paris. So it's their first volumising lip gloss, not the first volumising lip gloss on the market.
It's all about getting us, the consumers, hooked in. But every now and then someone gets caught out. In the UK, L'Oreal were taken to task over an ad featuring Penelope Cruz's magnificent lashes.
Penelope Cruz was wearing lash inserts and this wasn't disclosed, and the regulator over there said, hey, this isn't good enough, pull the ad or put the disclaimer on, but at the end of the day the damage is done because the product's already been advertised for quite a long time.
Here in New Zealand, we have the Fair Trading Act and advertising standards to protect us against misleading advertising.
The law is quite specific that if you make a claim, you must be able to prove that claim. So companies are very cautious about the level of claim they will make because obviously they don't want to get pinged under that piece of legislation. It can be very expensive and very bad in terms of publicity as well.
The agencies responsible for enforcing the legislation are the Commerce Commission and the Advertising Standards Authority. But in most cases, they only act after receiving a complaint, usually from a member of the public. So it's up to us to use our brain as well as our eyes when looking at ads for makeup. Of course, many of us feel that a little makeup around the eyes, a little lengthening and enhancing of the lashes, can make a girl feel good. But what risks am I taking when I put ingredients like these so close to my eyes? To find out, I'm meeting with Professor Charles McGee, head of the National Eye Centre at Auckland University.
Your lashes are all very healthy. It shows you're leading a good, clean life.
Yay! For a good, clean life.
Yeah.
But just like the rest of our body, even when we're healthy, our lashes can harbour bacteria. Every time you use mascara, you take some of those bacteria from your eyelashes and put them back in the mascara tube. The problem is magnified when lots of people use the same mascara, which can happen at a department store cosmetics counter.
One study from America showed that if you looked at makeup on a counter between Monday and Sunday, the infection rate in the makeups, there's a 100% chance it'll have bugs in it.
That's amazing. Mascaras usually contain antibacterial agents which can help to keep the bug count down. But over time, the risk of bacteria growing will increase.
You should probably discard your lid makeup every 3 to 6 months. I know that sounds expensive, but that's probably what you should do.
I'm sure most of the women watching the show will have eyeshadows that they've had in their kits for about 6 years.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah, I do.
If any of these bacteria get into the eye, then the consequences can be very serious.
If you actually scratch the surface of your eye with, say, a mascara brush, and that applicator was contaminated with bacteria, once the infection gets in, within a day or two, it could cause blindness.
And it's repairable?
Major surgery, you need a corneal transplant.
Moral of story is, don't put mascara on while driving?
Absolutely.
Unlike mascara, many other types of makeup are applied directly to the skin. Do they contain ingredients that could cause a bad reaction?